Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Andrew, and today I've got another little video on how I'm going to fix something in our caravan. We've got a 2016 Jayco StarCraft, and we live, my wife and two children and our two dogs, we live in this caravan full time. And when you live in a caravan full time, that's probably not designed to be lived in full time. And there's little things that can break just because you're living in it. We've been in it for about 18 months now, and the latest thing that has broken, this fridge, it's in our caravan. It's a Thetford N-series fridge, I think. And what the fridge itself was working fine, but what is actually broken on it is this catch on the door here, and it still opens and closes fine, but as you can see, when you shut the fridge, I'll get to a better angle, it'll be easier for me. When you shut the fridge, the spring on this catch is broken. I open it, and so this should be, the spring should force this catch down all the time, so it's supposed to sit down like that. And when you close the fridge, it's supposed to click onto the latch on the fridge there, and it's for when you're traveling, it's going to hold it securely, and just everyday living as well, it's going to hold it securely shut. And it's so when you, at the moment when we close the fridge, it's not quite shut. It's not engaging on the latch properly, and you have to push this forward to shut it. So with this video, we're going to unscrew these little screws here on either side to take this old one off and put the new one on. Catch assembly that I got from Thetford in New Zealand. It's about $26. I ordered it through the Jayco dealership in Christchurch. In New Zealand I can't find a place that stocks springs like that, so that I can just, because you can just replace the spring, but I've ended up, it's just found it easier to get the whole assembly, the whole catch assembly, and just, it's a very easy small job to unscrew the old one and screw this new one back on. I don't think I'm going to worry about replacing this piece. I'll just keep the piece I have in case this bit breaks in the future, but I won't bother. But you can, if you want to, you can unscrew these screws and take this piece off and replace it with, that's the new one there. But I'm just, probably in this instance, I'm going to leave it alone because I'll just keep the new one as a backup. I should mention as well that apparently this is a sort of a weak point with these fridges. It's a sort of a common design flaw that these it's quite common for these springs to break in these catches. So the first thing to do is, it says we need a Torx T10 and a cross-headed screwdriver. So I presume they mean a Phillips screwdriver for if you were going to replace the catch, the latch, this latch piece that's on the fridge itself. These are the black screws here that hold the latch in place on the top of the door. So you can see there, that's what the head on these screws, that's what it looks like. I've got a collection of different screwdriver heads in here, and I've found the one they mean if you've got something like this, that you can, a screwdriver or something that, a magnetic kind of screwdriver like I have, and it goes on the end there, and this is what you use with the screws with this. First thing we might do is turn some lights on so that we can see the door handle. Okay, so I've got these two screws on the side loosened off, so we can take those out. So with the screws out, this just comes out, pretty easy. If you compare it to the new one, you can see that some of it's missing, some of it's broken off. Okay, we've got our old catch right out now. I'm going to give this a bit of a clean before I put the new one in, because it's got a bit of dust and dirt around it. Before I'm putting the new one in, I've got this. Thetford have included this other piece that's got the 2 screw holes, and it's just a sort of a box. But I've worked out that it fits in here. It can actually fit in there, and I guess you can screw that down, and but there's no, it means you've got no latch on your fridge. So I don't know why you would do that, but yeah, it's just a bit odd to me. They've got that, I guess it's an option if you just didn't want to have a latch on it or something, but they've got that piece there. If anyone knows what the reason is behind that, you can tell me in the comments. You might know more than me if what that's for, or why they have that piece available. So we've cleaned up around the area a bit. It's all cleaner in there and around the catch. Yeah, cleaned up some of the dust on the front of the fridge. It gets quite dusty in here. I'll have to get onto the wife about that. Right, we're going to put our new catch in now and place it. It's basically in the shape that's left in there, and then we just put our screws back in. I'll put the new ones in back in place, and we've got the new handle in place. And I didn't actually need to take this plastic cap that sits down in there. I didn't need to pull that out to take this off. So you just push that back down into place, but you don't actually need to take that off. I thought you did. I thought there was a screw that you had to unscrew there, but there's not. It's just the 2. It's basically just the 2 screws on either side is all you have to do. Pretty simple. Unscrew the old one, put the new handle in place, and just do the screws back up again, and we should be able to shut the door. And there we go. Look, it clicked on, which the other one wasn't doing. It wasn't. So we can undo it. Yeah, so the other one wasn't. This goes up and down now. It wasn't doing that before. So that's all fixed. And push it in and it shuts. So yeah, that's a dead easy job. Pretty simple. I probably didn't need to make a video about it, but I've just sort of gone around making videos of all the little things that break inside the caravan. I haven't actually made a video on it, but we've done another common thing is these handles break, and they've all been replaced. Plastic ones break, and you can buy from we got them from Jayco. You can replace them with a metal one that doesn't break. So we've done a few of those, which is pretty easy too. You just obviously unscrewing the 2 screws on either side of the latch there. The latch usually doesn't break, that's fine. It's just this this behind here, it cracks and breaks if it's plastic. So we've done that, and yeah, there's a few other little bits and pieces, and there'll be more in the future to fix probably as well. So there we go, fridge is all fixed. So it was pretty easy in the finish to fix it, and someone with a Jayco Caravan, or even just somebody that has a Thetford fridge in their caravan. I think they do Thetford is in a few different caravans, so that might come in handy to you with your own caravan. Thanks for watching. Cheers.